What up, my freaks? RuinousInsight here with part 31 of my Total Warhammer 2 modded Vlad von Carstein campaign. So as we saw last time, Vlad has finally returned more or less to the Empire insofar as you can consider the Border Prince Confederacy to be actually part of the Empire, which is, you know, not quite so much. A bunch of petty little kingdoms of Border Princes. But anyway, they do belong to Everland, so we might as well consider it as part of the Empire, and we can move through Blackfire Pass in a single turn anyway, right after we take Akendorf, which we will do so this very turn. Now, between the episodes, I did spend some time with leveling up some stuff and rearranging a few items, getting our heroes moving, with the exception of the assassin. I probably should have moved you as well. Can you assassinate anybody this turn? Well, you can certainly try. Let's see what we got here. 37% chance. Ooh, I don't like that very much. What about you? We got a 43% chance. Well, 43 is better than 37, so let's try that instead. Nope, another failure. Damn, I really would like to get some more blood kisses up and running for various purposes. Ooh, that also reminds me, I was going to get another Banshee on the field, but rather a Banshee for the, Discipline Banshee, because you're going to be in Heinrich Kemmler's army soon. We can also keep an eye on any other Banshees that we want to maybe set up as assassins. The only question is, I guess, going to be how many Banshees we're going to have in Kemmler's army. Minimum 3, I think, possibly 4. So we got to keep in mind the numbers available to us. Now, you, I guess, well, you're going to be part of an army, but I suppose temporarily we could always have you assassinate people and then just respec you afterwards. So I think that might not be the worst use of that. Wait, Hidden Paths, Disciple, Shadow, Grandmaster, Specialist, and oh damn, 1 point short of doubling up on Assassinate. Still probably worthwhile though. Let's do that. And then you can go down here and assassinate Skaven until you're ready to join Heinrich Kemmler's army, and then we'll respec you back to normal afterwards. Alrighty, so that's good. We also need to level up Zufbar, but it is going to be too costly. Oh, also between the episodes, I did move up one of our Necromancers to Mount Silver Spear to see what's going on, and looky, if it isn't a Skaven army moving up to Mount Gunbad, so maybe Grand Peak will get attacked, and it might fall. There's not much we can do about that, because even when we could afford the Graveguard Watchtower, 5 turns is too many turns, so I guess we'll see what happens. Hopefully they'll just siege Mount Gunbad, but, you know. Ooh, also, Red Duke, you are going to grab the Desolation of Drakenmore for us, colonize it, and heal up fast as you can. Let's also just untax it, at least for now, make it positive, and I'll take Dead Draw Gap. At least Dead Draw Gap will hopefully be able to hold off the Skaven instead of Mount Gunbad, maybe, especially with the Red Duke down there. That's the plan anyway. Now, lords that need to move. The first thing we gotta do is, I guess, attack Steingart. I wanted to attack Aberheim, but it might not be possible, so let's attack Steingart with you, Dieter. Then we'll move Isabella down to support you in a second. Okay, we can continue the siege. Obviously, Dieter can't take this by himself. Isabella, you're going to come in, and we're going to attack this together. Going to be a similar battle to the ones that we've done, well, many a time with Isabella. So I think we're going to fight this one non-cinematically, but then we'll have the Vlad battle in Akendorf, especially with his hurt army, and be of the cinematic variety. So yeah. Alrighty, let's attack Steingart. Oh, it's a decisive victory? Do we even need to fight this way? Will we lose bats if we do this? We won't even lose bats. Oh, I kind of like that. This is a pretty pathetic garrison. You know what? Maybe we'll just auto-resolve that and thus be able to get to the probably better battle with Vlad. Alrighty, here, recruitment reduction for Banshees. I probably could have used that somewhere and raised some Banshees. Oh, well, a little bit late now. You guys are going to move to Aberheim and to Grenstad after this. You already have walls, and, well, you don't need a gibbet, but the walls are nice, so keep that up. And also go for the growth. Foster Terror, there you go. I really wish the Foster Terror didn't screw up your public order, but at least it counteracts it by increasing the vampiric corruption, so I don't think it'll be that bad. Alrighty, even though Fyldorf could defend itself if it wanted to, and it does make a decent amount of cash. It's only for 1 turn. You know what, maybe we'll change it up next turn. Also, looks like we got to level up on our lower level hero here, who is now going to be on her Hellsteed. Beautiful. Alrighty, another vamp with a Hellsteed. Well done to Isabella. She's going to have a nice little coterie here. And now I believe we don't have anybody else that needs to move because... Ooh, wait, Gorst, you do actually need to move. I lied. Why would I lie? All right, you move to Cragmere. Let's hope that we can raise a black coach here. Oh, wait, I wanted to see what the cost of actually building it is here. You're not going to be able to, but... You know what? We'll stay here for one turn. Never mind, Gorst. My bad. Yeah, I forgot that we could actually raise the build the block. No, we can't. You need a reliquary, don't you? Yeah, you need a reliquary. Okay, never mind then, Gorst. You're going to move to Cragmere next turn. My bad again. I completely forgot about that. Oh, well, we don't have a reliquary anywhere, and I don't see the need to build it here. Either. We do have a couple gallows, the blood taxes, which I would like to increase, is just that the growth is already kind of problematic. Oh, and that's with the Awakened Battlefield, increasing the growth of the surrounding areas. 177 in Sterling, though. We just need more Awakened Battlefields everywhere. That's really the main thing that we need. If we can get them in the next, like, 10 turns in a bunch of provinces that all support each other, we can thereby increase everything by increasing the amount of blood tax everywhere. So, yeah. Alright, I think everybody's moved Carmilla. I don't think they're gonna let you siege this. I could be wrong, but I don't think it'll happen. You might as well keep making money off of raiding for now, and then we'll attack together with Isabella afterwards. In the meantime, Vladdy, down to fight, buddy. Pyrrhic Victory, gonna have to be a little bit careful with at least one of our Vargeist units, but we'll make it a cinematic battle, especially it's been a little bit of a while since Vlad's had himself a nice fight, and we're quite hurt, so let's get to it. Alrighty, here we go. Vlad's army may be pretty badly hurt, but it's not like we're facing one of those fort garrisons with all those great swords and tons of artillery and all that sort of stuff. Vlad can just run up and dish out the damage together with those Vargeists, especially, who are immediately going to drop down on those crossbowmen. Here we go. It feels like it's been a while since we've had the Vargeists come out to play, at least a few episodes, so they might as well take some walls. There we go. Well, at least these Vargeists. Obviously, we've had the Devils of Schwarzhofen to play, but these guys have just been following Vlad around, and quickly that unit of crossbowmen gets ripped apart. There we go. Alrighty, Vlad should be coming up the wall right now. Once again, I feel like he should just be able to jump over the wall, but hey, what do I know? Alrighty, so we're just going to try to chase off as many units as possible, and what I'm actually going to do here is, instead of the usual where we move Vlad along, we're just going to have him sit here for a bit, and the reason for that is to actually take over this tower so that it is no longer able to fire on us, and we're going to do the same thing to this tower. The plan here is, unlike the previous episodes, where we just use the hero and the Vargeist to actually make use of our army. To do so, we're going to have the Vargeist, or the Vargulfs rather, the Bat Hulks, batter down the walls. You can see them moving in the background already there. They're getting ready to jump on those walls and break them apart. You just got to make sure that no more towers are firing them. Obviously, this one doesn't really matter, and then there we go, the second one being captured by Vlad as we speak, and thus no towers able to attack the Vargeists anymore. Wait, stop that. What are you doing, tower? There we go. I guess it's a little bit delayed. Alrighty, so with those out of the picture, the Vargeists, or Vargulfs, damn it, Vargulfs. Been using Vargeists so much, I got Vargeists on the brain. Anyway, they'll be able to take down the towers, and then we'll be able to get the rest of our army in here, which should make for a more fun and interesting battle. Now, we are hovering the Vargeists over the battlefield for now. A single mortar is firing at them, but between terrible accuracy and the not significant damage to large units that regular mortars do, it's not really relevant that it's going to keep firing on them. We're just going to wait here, going to keep summoning a bunch of zombies with Vlad and starting to work on the enemies. There we go. Now we drop those Vargeists, and I really just wanted the Empire Knights to charge so that they didn't surround and hurt the Vargeists. Plus, on top of this, they can charge the zombies and Vlad just fine, and they're not going to be able to do anything, whereas the Vargeists can then charge them in the back and cripple their morale. I think this should work out quite nicely. In the meantime, how's that wall looking? Vargeists, or Vargulfs, damn it, have gotten into about 45%, and it's going to drop quickly. We are actually going to move in the rest of our army preemptively now. There we go. A very different sort of attack than otherwise, or than we have seen thus far with Isabella. There we go. Just enjoying the show here, folks. Ooh, some of those handguns look like they're firing just into the air, which normally wouldn't make sense, but in the particular case of the Vargeist, it certainly does. Oh, and the mortar's actually helping us out a little bit as well. At least there is a parallel there with Isabella. Is that just like a symbol in the ground, or is that a really giant sewer entrance? I don't know. Alrighty, well, the gods have certainly abandoned you, especially with the amount of zombies here, preventing you from dishing out any damage. Ooh, and the Vargulfs have broken through the walls. They're actually going to go past all this, as the zombies and the Vargeists don't really need any help here. All the units are just about dead. Now, granted, the main portion of the enemy army is actually waiting behind the gate over here, and we'll have to deal with them. But in the meantime, the Vargulfs are going to go and chase down those handgunners. There we are, gonna force them into the fight. They're still running. I feel like if this was your own unit, it would have been engaged long ago. And there we go, finally they're engaged. 2 Vargulfs really shouldn't have too much trouble handling a unit of handgunners. And they're running past it, huh? They're not even terrified, they're just able to perfectly, normally move around. Huh, interesting. They're just not getting engaged. Oh, well, a first unit of our army is in here and now followed by the corpse carts, and we are going to move them all here. Vlad's actually moving up by himself, but he's just going to keep summoning zombies and not care about that. We got to start getting the battle going here as well. One of the good things about Vlad here is that he does have the Helm of Discord, so that he can move up and then debuff a lot of enemies even as he fights. I also wanted to try a Wind of Death here to have it bounce off, but unfortunately, let's just see here. Yeah, see, it bounced way earlier than I thought it would, not even reaching to the actual wall and then going back. It does sort of clip this unit of crossbowmen over here, but that didn't quite work the way I wanted. I should have just done it the old-fashioned way and gone like this through the main portion of the enemy, but I wanted to try it out at least once. Oh well, not a big deal. There we go. Gonna clip those crossbowmen, still gonna explode some of them. Actually, a decent amount of them. There we go. You gotta love that spell. Alrighty, still did an okay amount of damage, I would admit, but a lot less than it would have had we gone through, like, this angle right here. Anyway, the Blood Knights are now in and are gonna get ready to charge and help out Vlad. We got some of our, I believe these are the Sternsmen moving in. You can see their unique headgear there. Corpse carts following along, or Gorst carts, rather, following along, and more units ever going into the summon. Now, Vlad doesn't really need help over there, and I decided to get the Vargulfs some help with the Vargeists. There we go, all the various big bats working together, just seen off a unit of Pistoliers and made them run away, and then we can move forward and attack the enemy army from multiple directions. This turned out to be a really fun battle. I do prefer taking enemy settlements this way, funnily enough, as opposed to taking them solely by attacking the walls and destroying everything up there. This just seems a little bit more fun with there actually being some action/combat going on between the units other than the heroes and the large units. So, yeah, there we go. Another unit of zombies coming up, and I think this might be either the last or the second last unit of zombies that we have available. The reason I summon them right now is, as you can see, the Blood Knights are actually going to move back, because they did suffer a little bit of damage there, and I didn't want them to take any more. And corpse carts are in here, however, so they're ready to provide that vigor mortis and that healing on everybody. Vlad's also been in the middle of all this fighting. Kind of hard to get through all the zombies, as we might have gone a little bit overboard on summoning them. And oh, there's that effect from that Helm of Discord on everybody. Minus 20 melee attack and defense. Quite a nice buff, you gotta admit. So 1422 on the Halberdiers, for example, which is pretty damn low in terms of stats, especially now that we have the vigor mortis powering everybody up. 5474 on the Sternsman. Quite nice. Ooh, Mortar is going to help out, though. This is going to hurt. Well, to be fair, it's going to hurt our zombies when it's going to do anything else. But, ooh, damn, yeah, dropping right into the middle of our formation there, exploding a bunch of zombies. Oh, well, not much we can do once again. Now, over here on this side, the enemy units have decided to charge our Vargulfs, and we've been waiting for that. As soon as we're ready, we're going to charge them with our Vargeists as well. I'm sure the Vargulfs will be fine. As I've said before, I use the Vargulfs as an analog to the steam tanks. They can anchor lines, and they're not really very fragile, so, yeah. There we go. They can, plus, as we've seen, Mittens can hunt down enemy lords really, really well. Now, I want you guys to see this. See how these idiots are just sort of flying around out here? What I'm currently doing with them is I'm telling them to move here and attack these units, or these units, any units that isn't here. And what's happening is essentially that 2 of their units are engaged, because this is a 4 out of 6. And because those two units are engaged, these guys aren't actually able to move anywhere. Every time you order them here, they just fly back and sort of spin around like a bunch of idiots. I really don't like that. I hope that they do a little bit better of a job in the fourth game to prevent units from getting forcibly engaged like this, especially as the bigger portion of the unit was able to get away. Like, you should actually even be able to sort of disassemble units, or not disassemble, I don't know how to call it, ungroup units from themselves, essentially separate the 4 from the 2 here. Although I guess that would be kind of annoying, but at the very least, yeah, that would probably change the balance too much. Never mind, don't listen to that idea, because then you could just do that with like 6 individual Vargeists and then really annoy in multiplayer, although I guess that could be a campaign thing, but mostly I just don't want them to do this. This is just stupid. You gotta admit, at the very least, if the major portion or the main portion of the unit is disengaged, and now it is 1 out of 5 being engaged, really shouldn't prevent the unit from moving in and helping out. But anyway, let's keep watching the main battle here. Now it's primarily Graveguard, as most of the zombies have fallen. But we're certainly getting through. Vlad is completely surrounded by enemies, but he's just fine. Oh, it looks like the enemy wants to charge in with a bunch of pistoliers and then immediately charge out. Oh, and there we go. There is the last summon of zombies. Gotta surround the enemies a little bit more. Also now trying to decide whether we should put Nagash's Claw, or a Claw of Nagash, the unique Mortis engine, whether we should put that on Heinrich Kemmler, or whether we should put it on Gorst, because Gorst does power them up significantly. I gotta reread the traits, or the buffs that Heinrich Kemmler gives. If he does, I guess we could go by who buffs it more. But honestly, it's such a great unit. It's amazing in pretty much every single army. We could put it in Vlad's army, we could put it in Manny's army. Ultimately, it doesn't really matter. I still don't know whether we're going to put any Mortis engines in Vlad's army. The problem with the Mortis engines is you need a lot of buildings to actually increase their capacity, and we're nowhere near there yet. Obviously, late game, that's going to change, and Mortis engines are just a ludicrously amazing unit. But for now, we're going to be very, very limited. Alrighty, battle is just about over. I think we're at 66% in terms of the balance of power. Our zombies and Graveguard breaking through here together with the help of the Blood Knights and led by Vlad himself, who is here somewhere. Oh, he's gone to this side now. There we go. Smacking a dozen enemies around with every hit. Oh, and now finally the Vargulf and the Vargeist have broken through to the backline. Oh, and one other thing, we also charged this enemy unit with 2 of our units of direwolves. They're about half HP, but unfortunately, it looks like with the buffs that they have, which to be fair aren't even all that much, melee attack and defense 34 and 25, apparently that's enough to actually kill direwolves. Look how much damage they've taken, and they didn't take any hits from anybody else here. This was kind of shocking to me. I thought that these guys would be able to take out a unit of handgunners at the very least. But oh well. And we're just going to back them off so that they don't actually die, because we do want to transfer them over to Isabella. There we go. Run away, little doggos, run away. Not that it matters that you do, because the battle's just about over. The Vargeists and the Vargulfs breaking apart all the enemy range units that are hiding. The rest of the enemy army is going to break and chain route. There was an enemy lord here who was also surrounded by the Konigstein Stalkers and another unit of Graveguard. Not going to have enough chance to actually kill him, but otherwise, a battle over. Just a matter of killing the last few remaining Wolfkin here. Taking a few death blows for the team, and there we go. Vlad standing here together with the rest of his army. Guess he's kind of happy, raising his sword and all that. And there we are, a heroic victory, and a pretty fun one at that. I really enjoyed that battle. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what these battles are gonna be like when Vlad and Isabella join both of their armies together and start marching on Altdorf. But let's see how we did for now before I get too ahead of myself. Alrighty, honestly, that didn't turn out to be much more difficult than any of Isabella's battles against garrisons, so Vlad's pretty adept at this sort of thing as well. As soon as the 2 Vargeists battered down those walls, the enemy really didn't have much of a chance left. I do, however, I want to point out that I was a little bit disappointed with the dire wolves. The fact that both units together, even at half HP, were unable to take out a unit of handgunners and were actually basically destroyed by them, kind of made me disappointed because they're max chevron dire wolves, and yeah, they're not crazy buff, but they're maxed chevrons against an unbuffed garrison unit of handgunners. Obviously, Isabella's dire doggos are going to be much better, and we'll transfer them to Isabella, but nonetheless. Alrighty, occupy the place. Not gonna sack it, and plus I love having Ackendorf because it is a good location to sort of see off any enemies that attack here. Now, we got ourselves an Abyssal Wood, but we captured it. So I think... Oh, wait, it's Haunted Forest. Oh, we need a level 4. Okay, yeah. This increases the Vargulf and Vargeist capacity, though, which is kind of interesting because we can now raise another Vargeist. Only one? What? What? Only one? Really? Huh. I guess it's +2 each, and we only have 2 of these buildings. Damn, we need more Vargeists. Well, I guess we'll raise one more for Isabella while we're here. Oh, actually, yeah, we can have Gorst do it. He can... Really? You can't raise Vargeists here? Oh, you can. You just can't afford them. All right, so we'll have him deal with that. Wait, can we raise a Black Coach here at Ackendorf? Wow, okay, black coaches are really hard to get. How come we can raise Vargulfs and not black coaches? Am I the only one surprised by that? Whatever. All good. Vlad, you've also now leveled up. I'm still not getting a Storm of the Night. Every single one of our Vamp Lords has this, but we haven't really been running into any enemy flying units, which kind of makes this kind of useless of a spell, at least thus far. Maybe later on we'll actually run into some enemies. Now we're going to max out the Waking Dead for those Blood Dragon Warriors. Not that we're going to be having too many of them here, but that's pretty much the only other thing that's missing from Vlad's army. Ooh, although we don't have the buff for Creatures of the Night for the 2 Vargulfs that are in here, but I feel like maybe they can... they're pretty good units without, so we might just ignore that. We'll see. Depends on how many points we have left. Oh, also, Vlad does still need to get Red Fury, so a couple more points. I just wanted to get Magical Animus and Undeath Resurgent a little bit earlier. Alrighty, so Ackendorf Hours, let's untax the place at least for now. We need to get rid of this gallows, I think. We definitely will need a Balefire Brazier here. Do we get rid of the... You know what? We'll get rid of this, but after we summon. So let's get rid of the gallows first, and then we'll see. Alrighty, Lord's not moved. Carmilla, you were never going to move this turn, and now I believe it's time to end the turn and proceed with our war. Hopefully Grenstad, it doesn't get attacked by the Carrick Hearn dwarfs. It might get sieged by him. Hopefully they're not powerful enough to kill it. At least we'll take Aberheim, but it would be really annoying. I don't want to declare war on these damn dwarves. They actually will like us eventually if we keep up as we currently are. Although that might once again not be a great thing if the Wood Elves start attacking them. Now, Durthu, he's held onto this army with its giant pile of giant units for such a long time. All right, anyway, let's end the turn. Hope I didn't forget anything like diplomacy or something. I'll check out diplomacy between the episodes, I think. Alright, Eshin, where are you going? You going to Mount Gunbad? I fear that you are. I doubt that you're going to attack the... dwarfs. Yeah, it looks like Mount Squighorn still belongs to the dwarfs, so it's unlikely. Foreign Trespasser, an Empire Lord. Hello. I wonder what you're doing in our territory. Is it time for Reichland to actually attack us? Even if it is, Vladdy Daddy's here now, so everything will be okay. Let's see. Doom Seekers don't care about you. Income from raiding plus 10% for Carmilla. Ooh, even more money from raiding. And there we go. Gorst's building is completed. Forbidden Library. Next, ooh, we can immediately do the quest for the Liber Noctis, at least in theory. In practice, we can't because he needs his black coaches in order to be to actually complete this. So we'll give this a read once we actually do the battle, and I imagine that you will still not be able to get those black coaches. Hey, you can get a Mortis engine now, though. Wait, you can get a Mortis engine, but you still can't get a black coach? What the hell are you doing, game? Why are you like this today? or all the days, actually. Why can you get a Mortis engine, but not a black coach? It just skips black coach in favor of unholy lodestones and other corpse carts. And we need 4 of the damn things. I still want to get 2 Mortis engines and 2 Necromancers, but this still annoys me pretty greatly. Yeah. Alright. Alrighty, well, more Dissension it is, I guess, because I guess we'll have to raise another one later. Oh man, that's gonna hurt our upkeep. But, you know, for Gorst to be able to win battles in his own quest battles, we don't really have much of a choice here. Enemy 4, yeah, see, with reinforcements, that's a pretty nice army. So Gorst is definitely gonna need to power up before he can deal with that sort of stuff. You can also get... Oh, did I skip out another raised dead? No, actually, all this is kind of meh. Yeah, no, I don't need any of that. I do want to get you a Wind of Death before any battle with Gorst. We definitely want Wind of Death so we don't run into that Wind of Deathless situation. All right, you can also get your Vargeist here while you're at it. There you go, buddy. Oh, wait. I should have gone into... Damn it. Switch stances, please. Go out here. And go into Necromantic Ritual. And then raise those Vargeist. There we go, that's much better. Should have done that with the damn Mortis engine, but I completely forgot. Oh well. Oh well, and now, are you able to move into Cragmere? Sort of. Alright, well, let's move into Cragmere. What do we need to adopt this? Oh, 50%. You know what, you can just march stance into Cragmere, I guess. I do at least want to see what's available here. At the very least, we have another Vargeist to transfer to Isabella. Yeah, there's going to be some retrofitting going on very soon. What do we have in terms of raising ability? No black coaches here. You got to be kidding me, game. All right, I fear that we're going to have to... build a reliquary because, like, the game just refuses to give us black coaches, and we're going to have to build them. The only thing is, what do we delete here? I really don't want to delete... Well, we have 3 gallows. Bunch of blood taxes that I want to max out. I mean, I guess we could temporarily delete those, but I don't really want to do that either. To be fair, Fort Oberstar likely doesn't need walls, but then again, when chaos comes, we're going to have, you know, we're going to have a lot of territories that are going to die and want to be able to hold them off. Now, where are those Skaven? Oh. Actually, here in Mount Squidcore. Now, they're all gonna die. It's Queek and a bunch of garbage Skaven slaves. 1017. Yeah, good luck with that, Queek, buddy, against Grombrindal. Yeah. Alrighty, Red Duke, you're staying here for another few turns. I guess it's gonna take you a while to regenerate at this stage. Or at this current level. Alright, Deadly Onslaught is what we're moving towards. Did I get you Woundmaker or Scarred Veteran? I don't remember. Let's check you. Looks like I went for Woundmaker. Woundmaker it is. Why did I go for Woundmaker? I don't know. Maybe because I wanted these guys to do more damage, because they're pretty defensive already. Fair enough. Alrighty, yeah, don't move. Don't move for a while. Man, it's gonna take so long to heal like this. Why are you healing so slowly? It's probably because Desolation Drakemore doesn't have enough of Vampiric Corruption available to it. Might as well tax the... Nope, that gives us nothing. Okay, fair enough. Let's see. Isabella. You cannot reach Averheim unless you go into March stance, and the same goes for you. Ooh, also what's going on up here? Yeah, see, Otto's moving down to Funky Town. And, oh wow, look at this. They might try to retake Nuln, and they will probably be able to, if they attack with both armies. I don't want to waste the Lord defending Dodenbach and Wissenberg, so if we lose them, we lose them. I'm just trying to think of what we do here. You know what, I think we're going to move Dieter to defend Fyeldorf and hold ground there. Steingart, you will probably need a Balefire Brazier as well, but let's go for the Charnel Pit first. Isabella, I don't think the enemies can reach you, so you are going to go into March stance and march all the way up to Averheim, unless we want to wait another turn. But that gives these guys a chance. I don't like to give them chances. Vlad's healthy enough to kill these guys if he wants to. So you know what? You need 25% to ambush, right? Go right here. Through Blackfire Pass. And we'll stand there. If they try to retake Ackendorf, then, well, that'll be just fine. You can... Ooh, Public Order. Haunted Mill. Let's do it. And then I guess we get rid of this thing for now, because now you've raised your Vargeist. I'm still so salty about those black couches, guys. You don't even know. Let's see. Do we leave this here? I mean, I do want to get that Haunted Forest up and running, but it's going to be a long time. You know what? No, just delete it. Just delete it. Screw it. Although, you know what? Maybe I've changed my mind. Leave it for a few more turns. Here's my plan. These guys are going to go to Isabella, right? But what if upon taking Grunstadt or Aberheim, with all of this stuff here, we get another one of those haunted forest trees, and thereby get some more benefit out of being able to raise those units. So yeah, let's try it like that. Alrighty, you, Isabella, do we go for Aberheim? Are we okay? Alright, you know what? Move up. Hopefully we can auto-resolve this. I don't see the need to once again have Isabella just obliterate garrisons. She's already very good at doing so. You are going to go into regular stance. It'll be a lot less income per turn, unfortunately, but there will be other places to raid. Low. We will lose one bat. I'll take it. I'll take it. Occupy the place. And there we go. And we got some items out of it as well. Oh, I should have stolen tech before doing that. Damn. Millhouse. Well, you can steal tech out of Grunstadt. It doesn't cost that much anyway. Aberheim. Yeah, see, we got a binding circle and a haunted forest. Beautiful. We don't need the binding circle. You succeeded, so well done, buddy. You can go into quail. You're already immortal, unless I'm mistaken. Yes. Alrighty, so we'll keep this and we'll raise some more Vargeists. This, however, I think we will delete. We're also going to get a wall up and running here immediately and some awakened battlefields all over the place. You also got yourself a level up there, Carmilla, so go for Earthling and then through to Arcane Conduit right after. You're already on your Zombie Dragon, so we don't have to worry about anything else. Wait, you got 2 levels? I think you got 2 levels. Wait, no, I just misclicked. Never mind, ignore me, I'm crazy. Let's see, all of Isabella's handmaidens have also leveled up. We've got Martial Practice of the Blood Dragons on you. I did want to get Retinue Valet for magic item drop chance, so at least we can farm some magic items with these, although we are kind of running out of points soonish. We'll see, we can always respec. Retinue Valet, there we go. I was like, wait a second, what do I have to do here? Alright, are you able to raise another Vargeist? Yes, you are, in fact, able to raise 2 more Vargeists, so next turn we'll do that, and hey, who knows, maybe a Black Coach will come up. I'm laughing, but it's a laugh of annoyance. Let's see, Ackendorf, you are good, we're gonna keep holding on to that haunted forest, or whatever the lower level building is called. Red Duke, stay where you are. Gottfried, you can quell. We will not steal any tech right now, although I do want to do one thing. You're going to go to Mount Silver Spear, and this will be free, because it's full of Skaven. Did you level up from that? Did not. Oh, they're building a little army here. Isn't that cute? You. Go identify Seep Gorag. Oh, you can't reach it, I think. Well, you know what, then move down here and get ready to assassinate some jerks. Ooh, speaking of assassinating jerks, you. Kill. Wait, 3862. Oh, you only have block army, right. Oh, come on, Emmanuel, try harder. I guess we're gonna go into another level of assassinate and then through to all this stuff. Damn, I really need those blood kisses. Let's see. Ooh, we don't want fine metalwork to drop. That's the thing. We need permanent levels of fine metalwork just to keep the dwarfs reasonably happy. We also got to get them into another war with somebody. Especially as it appears that they've destroyed the Harbinger of Disaster. Nope, they still have a little bit. Khemri is the other option. Maybe Numas, maybe Khemri. All the other Tomb Kings. Alright, how are we doing out here, by the way? Libaras and Mahrak are ready to defend themselves. Lovely. Still can't afford to summon Manny, unfortunately, but we'll get to it, I'm sure. There's still plenty of work to do on all this. Zufbar, I wanted to upgrade you, and thus we shall do so. And I believe that's all. That's all we can do, right? And nobody else can move. Vlad is ambushing unless I'm... Oh, I forgot to ambush with you. There we go. I'm glad I checked that back. I'm just hoping that these guys are like, ooh, look, Ackendorf is free and barely defended right now. Let's retake it immediately, and then bam. Oh, Vlad is right there. Gorst, you are fine. Everybody's fine. Let's end the turn. And let's see if the Empire decides to take Nuln. If they do, they do. It's not a big deal. We can retake it. We have the technology. We have the bat-nology. Some kind of pun with bats and technology, guys. Come on, work with me here. Alrighty, end turn. Alrighty, will you do it, Empire? I mean, to be fair, if they... attack us with 2 armies, we're definitely not going to be able to see them off, and also we probably wouldn't even have time for that battle. And nope, they're just gonna raid the territory. Wow, are they making 10 money? Alrighty, I guess they're a little bit afraid of attacking the dwarfs at the same time. The unfortunate thing is when they declare war on us, or when we declare war on them, the dwarfs are going to be a wee bit upset about it, because they seem to have a thing for the Empire for some crazy reason. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Let's see, more raiding and trespassing. Ambush foiled for Vladdy, unfortunately. But that's not important. What is important, and right before... Wait a second. Yeah, we're quickly running out of time. Brayherds come. Shoddy workmanship. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. All regions, faction-wide. 3 turns of reduction of money. That hurts. That really, really hurts. Oh, we got some units coming back up. Wait, you're ready for duty. But where are you? Why don't I see you? Heck? Wait, are we out of necromancers? Are we maxed out on necros? No, we're not now maxed out on necros. So then I don't know. Okay, let's try to find you, buddy. Let's see, let's not you, Griswold. Wait, he didn't come back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our immortal necromancer appears to have disappeared. What's going on? That's not right. That kind of frightens me, because I don't like the fact that one of our immortal necromancers disappeared. Let me just double check this. Ready for duty. Dirk Gorst, necromancer. Wait, no, that's not you, is it? Oh, maybe it is you. Wait, I thought we had 5. Oh, we do have 5. Did I just miscount? 1, 2. Yeah, I just panicked myself for no reason. Never mind, guys. Ignore me. False alarm. Yet again. Be used to it by now. Let's see. Alrighty, let's get some assassinations going. We have very limited time, and we gotta get something happening. You, assassinate this. Try again. Still another failure. Emmanuel, come on. Alright, Fort Saul. You got half HP on all your units. You'll still be able to defend against this if they attack, I'm sure. You will be able to defend against anything that attacks Fildorf. Happy with all of that. We won't be able to defend Steingart if they move past it, though. Alright, well, regardless. Vlad. Hit Grenstad. And Pyrrhic Victory? I don't think so. You. Oh, I probably should have had you steal some tech. Although we probably have some stuff to spend it on anyway. So let's move you out here. Let's move you out here. No. Did not mean to move Carmilla. That was an accident. I meant to move you. Dirk Gorst. Yet another Gorst. Isabella. Move to Grenstad. And there we go. After many a turn, after Vlad's trip to the south to retake his, well, sort of homeland of Lamia. Not quite homeland, but, you know, very important location for him in terms of his history. He is reunited with Isabella. I think I'm just gonna... I was about to auto-resolve this, but the doggos will die. Do we need to give any doggos to Isabella? Oh, damn it. I really don't feel the need to fight this.
Annihilate them.
Can we wait here for a turn and heal up in some way? No, I don't think so. Okay, I feel like we're gonna have to fight this manually. I think we'll do that next time, though. Because it'll take a while to do that, and it's just...
What do you want?
It's just, man, that we have other stuff to do right now. Alrighty. Speaking of stuff to do, Red Duke, are you ready to move out? Okay, I think one more turn healing should do. How much less will you heal if you're out in your territory? Somewhat less, but not so much that it's a huge deal. Alright, let's start moving out. Dead Rock Gap, and I guess we can... Well, actually, I was about to say tax you, but no. Not so much. Alrighty, that's you. Genevieve, you need another level up, so let's get Fervor for you, and then into Dark Benedict. Whoa. Okay, no. I was about to say Martial Practice the Blood Dragons for you, but no dicey yet. Dieter, you don't need to move. Gorsty Boy. Still no Black Coach. I swear.
Merciless. I love it.
Alright, move out of here. Necromantic Ritual. 2 more Vargeists. Oh, 1 more Vargeist for Isabella. Then go into March Stance and move up to Kaerg Dromar. Wow, 4,000 per turn. Yeah, we're really starting to lose a lot of income now, and that's without Vlad's retrofit yet. So it's going to increase further. Can we get a black coach here? Yes. Oh, thank you, game. We'll do this next turn and get another Vargeist as well. I was hoping for a Mortis Engine here as well. Oh, wait, no, we're out of capacity for them. What do we need for the capacity for them? Just a bunch of binding circles? Increase capacity? No, we need these things, right? Mortis Engine capacity +1, yeah, so we need Forbidden Libraries. Fair enough. Ooh, we also have... What are we getting next? Oh, Power of Nagash is almost up, so +25 when some magic powers are pretty good. Then we could get Endless Thralls, but I think, in fact, we're going through to Incantations of Nagash. The extra income from blood tax buildings is going to fund a lot more units. And now that we're approaching level 5, win a number of turns, but still starting to approach level 5 with a number of locations, we're going to be able to start getting our best units on the field. I also want to move Vlad here briefly to summon his Knights of the Red Death as well, so that he has a legendary unit guarding him. But I think that'll be something that we deal with next time. I'm going to call this episode here. There's still a bunch of administrative stuff I want to take care of, especially with items, as we've been getting a lot of items lately. Next time, we'll start off with a quick attack against... Hey, quick attack, super effective, right? Against Grenstad here, and that should destroy Averland, unless I'm mistaken. Yes, that'll destroy Averland. You like us killing Averland, actually, so we probably should have used some more hero actions against them. Just gotta figure out which other faction we can attack that you won't mind too much. I hope what won't happen is that once Averland is dead, that you're gonna be like, oh, now we actually hate that you did that. I feel like that's what happened with Stirland. I still don't know what happened with Stirland, because they didn't care about what we were doing to Stirland for a while, and then suddenly, oh, now we despise that. But hey, whatever. Anyway, a Death of Averland next time, as well as... Wow, look at how busy this area plays. As well as a retrofit for Vlad, at least a little bit. He's going to swap some units around with Isabella, then move on to get the Knights of the Red Death, presuming that we can afford it. Gorst is also going to get more retrofits going, and then it'll be time to start quickly moving through these mountains and then onto the Empire itself. I would think that we're probably going to attack Altdorf before we attack Talabeclan, since Talabeclan has a much bigger territory, and we'd have to move away from down here anyway, so that's probably going to have to wait until next time, or several times after next time, but it's going pretty good. Stay tuned for more vampires. All glory to the algorithm. Don't forget to leave a like and comment, yada yada, if you want to see this schedule, yada yada, and thanks for watching.